So this is Kennedy. Everybody give a warm welcome to Kennedy Gates. For years, he's been into mindset. He's been, a business entrepreneur. He has, really dabbled into real estate. I think that's huge to learn from somebody like him. When he was an immigrant, he came to Canada and he really flourished. And for me, being who I am today, I just really was like, wow, this is something huge. I just want to be around people and be elevated by people with a great presence like him.
Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate you for taking time on a Sunday afternoon. It's summertime. There's a lot of barbecues and events and family get together and stuff. So for you showing up here, I appreciate it. I know many people are still on their way coming. Quite a few people confirmed that they were coming. So we'll have the room fill up a little bit. And for the people who come in, let's try to be together. It's going to be an interactive event. When I mean interactive, I want you guys to relax, cheer up. Let's have fun being here today. And just a disclaimer, when I ran the ad, many people commented. Some people asked, what is it in the background? What other thing are you trying to get us into? Because the whole point is that sometimes people present as a financial literacy and they have another company they're trying to get you to get into. I want to assure you that there is no other company behind this. At the end of this, I'm not going to be asking you to sell some products or services. I know people are interested in having other businesses and stuff. In here today, we'll have business people. You can connect with somebody who has an online business and you want to know. But this is Rise and Shine, and the goal is to teach financial literacy and a mindset shift for prosperity. Now, why did I pick this thing? I've been working with people. I have a company. I manage over 30 people in my company. I do real estate. I've got over 19 tenants. I'm a landlord. It's crazy, I know. But I've seen people make a lot of money and still don't have money. I've seen people work so hard and still don't live the life they came for. Sometimes I make a joke. I say they call it an American dream because for most people, it's just a dream. It will never be reality. Every time I go into an Uber, I ask them, what did you do in your country? And I hear a lot of them saying they were doctors, they were engineers, they were this in the other countries. So it motivated me to think that something is lacking. There is a missing puzzle somewhere. And that's what got me to teach mindset and financial literacy. I have a company. I'm quite busy. I could just focus on doing business, but my goal is to see other people win. When I started my home care business and ran it for some time, I created a program to teach other people the same business. And people would ask me, why do you want to teach people the same business? And they would come out and compete with you. I tell them, the people who taught me mindset and business taught me never to compete. Because in reality, there is an abundance. If you believe that the creator of this earth knew what he was doing, there is enough food for all humans if we knew how to use food correctly. There's enough money. Everybody can have $10 million in a bank account. You will never hear that money is finished or is limited. So I would like to see people who work so hard be able to live the lives that they deserve. That's why we have the Rise and Shine here today. So relax. We will have an interactive session where I will ask you to maybe say something. Just do it like fun. Just be here and be in the moment. My goal is that at the end of this, you go back with something, even if it's just one thing that can help you manage your finances better. There is a bigger vision to this because somebody asked me, Kennedy, why are you spending your money doing this? Because I finance this thing. When I'm financing doesn't mean taking a loan. I paid for everything here today. There is nobody sponsoring it. It's not funded by a government agency or nothing. It's personal. Now, people ask me, why do you do all this? The reason is that I have a vision of seeing people come together, not for socials, not for dancing, not for cultural groups, not for a party, to brainstorm and see how they can create things and grow together. So today we're seated in this room not as Cameroonians, not as Ghanaians, not as Zimbabweans, not as Africans, not as white people or black people, not as people from a tribe, but people who are united by a common goal to be the best of themselves. So this is a one-of-a-kind event which will grow from here. So this is not a one-time thing. I had this last year. And the reason why it took me so long to get to this one is because I was trying to build a system, because after that, many people wanted a system. Because when we come together and talk, regardless of what I talk here today, if you don't have something to keep you going, it will disappear. If it's a one-time thing, it will not cause an effect. There's something about repetition. You need it to become a habit. So if you attend this today and you go home and it's done, it will be done. Just like a book. When I give a book to somebody, they read it once and it's done. So I wanted to see if I can create a system where people come together, even if it's once a month, to discuss finances, to discuss money. We have realtors in here, we have mortgage brokers, bankers. When you have that kind of a community with all those resources, you can easily network and build a community. That's what I want to see. So that's the dream, and that's what led to Rise and Shine.